following is a special presentation of a three-part series created by Métis Youth in the Métis and Me program, a program that allows Métis youth to learn and share what being Métis means to them. Today's episode is Bingo Hall Disaster, hosted by Adalia Niebergall.
This is the story of the first and the last guy I will ever snag at bingo night again. I would have been in high school, about grade 8 at the time, and I had this friend Bailey. One day we were sitting around waiting for class to start, and she pokes me in the back and goes, "Want to come over for a sleepover?" So of course, I say yes. Her mom picks us up after school the next day. It's a Friday, and I haul all my junk to the trunk, and I hop in. Mom's got sweet grass on the dash, and one hand with a cigarette out the window. She goes, "You're going to your dad's this week." Now, I've never been to her house, let alone knew about her dad's house, but I figured I might as well come along for the ride and, meet the whole family in one go. Next thing I know, we're driving north out of town and doing 100 down the longest gravel road I've ever been on in my entire life. Since, of course, the last time I was here. I look out the window, and there's a bunch of dogs with crazy beady eyes, looking like they want to gnaw the tires off. My brain rattles out over every single pothole, and Bailey chugs some Pepsi that looks like it's been in the cup holder for at least a month. Mama Scout pulls up in front of some trailer and peels off back down the same gravel road before we even make it through that tilted screen door. Hey! Her pile of brothers are wrestling on the grass, and inside the trailer, her cousin is making the deadliest mac and cheese I've ever seen in my entire life. "Welcome to the res, Chief," he booms, and I realize we've already met down the road at my uncle's before. He hands me a pile of macaroni with more wieners than Katie. I munch on a handful of fry bread. We're sitting there watching TV, and our cousin keeps telling us about how Auntie kicked him out again, so he's shacking up in here. Bailey says he has to find his own mattress, since we're using the one under the TV in the living room tonight. "You got $20, he asks. "Go ask your baby mama," Bailey huffs. Now, hey, Creator says calm right down before you both get snagged up by the baloney man tonight. He laughs at his own joke. "Hey, want to hit up the casino?" he asks. He leaves us in the car and takes ages. 40 years later, he saunters up and goes, "Holy man, I didn't snag anything. Them slots really clapped my cheeks today, girls." We hit up the bingo alley. Several twisted teas later, we wind up partying and bingo dabbing away. So anyways, I'm sitting there with this fine babe on my lap, and he gives me the look. So I know he's going in for the Bannock bump squeeze. I look fly as hell though. I have my best basketball shorts on, and the KFC grease on my lips has really got me glowing. A week later, Bailey and me have ditched math class for the millionth time, and we're standing at 7-Eleven, putting as much gas station cheese on those nachos as we can possibly get away with. When I look up, lo and behold, I spot Cody. He's got really great kissing lips. So I'm over here at this gas station, nachos in hand, and my heart folding at the sight of his sweet, dimpled cheeks. But then he opens his stupid mouth and goes, "Bro, yo, I heard from a cousin who heard from a cousin who heard from the neighbors, from the uncle selling fries and gravy at the powwow and the auntie buying chew that we're definitely related. Cousins for sure, bro." Gross, I laugh, feeling desperately annoyed that my love life is an absolute disaster. So this is the story of the first and the last guy I will ever snag at bingo night again.
This episode was developed through the Métis and Me program, with the generous support of the Laidlaw Foundation's Indigenous Youth and Community Futures Fund. This episode was hosted by Adelia Neighborgall. Produced and edited by Samantha Loney. Original music provided by Etienne Beausoleil. Featuring Foley provided by Epidemic Sound. If you enjoyed this episode, please rate it and share with others to help decolonize the airwaves. Merci for listening.